Hi, everybody. We're moving into a new unit finally. We're moving into Unit 3, which is Python and Jupyter Notebooks. Now, normally I'd be having you do this on the Raspberry Pis, which is a small microcontroller, but that's a little bit more challenging this time. So we're going to do it just purely online this time and on your laptops. So, a little bit of introduction first. I'm assuming that you don't know Python at all. Python is probably one of the more versatile languages currently used in computer science and also in engineering. And so I'd like to teach you or have you know a little bit about it, along with Jupyter Notebooks. Now, a few of you know that Python's already built into your Mac. And so you might say, well, wait a second, why are we installing this Jupyter Notebook thing? Jupyter Notebooks is sort of a container for Python and its own integrated development environment. And entire papers, interactive research papers, have been published using Jupyter Notebooks. You might say, well, wait, why would you want to publish a paper with a notebook like this? The answer is you can actually have real running code inside of your paper. So your paper isn't just this static document, but this rather dynamic document. And the second advantage of using Jupyter Notebooks is I don't need to worry about Mac changing the version of Python you're using randomly as we're going through this unit. We're sort of removing ourselves one step away from the operating environment. So let me get you started here real quick. You'll need to first go to this Learn Python for Total Beginners course. If you go to that, you'll see that there's this free enrollment button here. Just go ahead and choose Enroll Now. You can use your email address. I recommend your school email address, not your personal one, but you should be able to do that fairly easy. And once you've done that, here's the really painful part today. I need you to download Anaconda for Python 3.7. So this is going to be the Python notebook I talked about briefly, along with Python 3.7. You can download it directly from the website. If you do that, I'd recommend this one right here, Python 3.7 download. You can specifically choose the graphical installer, or you can choose the command line installer. I'd recommend the graphical installer. That's the one I actually have linked to the assignment sheet. You can either download it from their website here, or I've also uploaded it to Canvas. I need to warn you, this is probably going to be the most time-consuming portion of your entire time working today. Once you have it downloaded, you should be able to go to your downloads folder and find it. You might have to unzip it if you download it from the science site. But once you run it, it should pop up fairly quickly. All right, maybe not so quickly. And you should see, once it decides to finish starting up here, I should wait for a moment. Wait for it. Determines, yes, continue. And then finally, you can just go through and just go ahead and just say continue and accept all of the default options, which is just fine. I'm going to close mine because I've already installed it. Once you've installed it, you might say, well, wait a second, how do I start it up? Well, there's two ways. One is to go to your Spotlight and type Navigator. And it should come up with Anaconda Navigator, at which point you can double click on that and it will start up. Give it a moment. It'll start up like this, loading applications, and it'll show up like this, so you can say okay to that. And we're going to choose the Jupyter Notebook. Yes, you can run all sorts of other more advanced Python development ones. You can run R for those of you in data, big data. You can run some visualization software, but we're just going Jupyter Notebook. You can say launch. And you'll notice it goes a bunch of things here. Notice, for those of you who are astute, you'll say, wait a second, it just started up my web browser. Yeah, believe it or not, Jupyter Notebook runs underneath your operating system and creates a new web server at port 8888. So if you just go localhost, which is the name of your computer, :8888, it'll pop up in the Jupyter Notebook if it's running in the background. Once you're there, you can say, hey, I want to do a new Python 3 thing, and voila, you get the code. And so I can say like print quotes test, and then I can just say run, or you can hold down shift and press return, and notice it runs, and you can put in more lines of code as well. When you're done with that, you can say save, and you might want to have given it a name real quick. I probably should have called this like test1, rename it. So it's saved up here. Now if you save it, it should end up in your root directory. So in my case, on my computer, ooh, hello. That's actually not where I wanted to be exactly. Sorry. It ends up in your home directory, which is, where's my home directory? There it is. There's my test1. And it ends up with IPython notebook. IPYNB is its ending on it. Don't worry about that too much, but it's there. What else I want to show you? Oh, the other way of starting it up. So let me go ahead and close this. So let me go to Anaconda Navigator. Go ahead and say, yes, I would like to quit it. Bye. You sure? Yeah, I really do want to quit. All right, you sure? Yeah, I really do want to quit. At which point this is sort of orphaned. Let me close these windows. The other way of starting it is you can go to your terminal window. And, ugh, yeesh, gerf, gosh. That's a real mess. Let me close that one. Yeah, terminate. There we go. That's better. You can simply type in, and I'll make sure I get this right, Jupyter _ Mac.command. I hope I spelled that right. I got it right. And that immediately also starts up this. In fact, it's faster than going through the other step. But that'll get you going. In today's notes, you've got a few things happening. You're just going to be basically getting this installed and get it working. So if you take a look at this, there's an overview of Jupyter Notebooks, which you're just going to do a bunch of print commands. When you're done with that one, could you please save it? And then put it in, there'll be a Dropbox for it right here. Hopefully that'll get you started. And next time we'll move into the Python basics, and I'll have another video for you then. Good luck. Let me know if you have any problems. I realize it's a big install. Hopefully you've got enough room on your Mac, but trust me, it's worthwhile and will help you down the road later. All right, have a good night. Talk to you soon.